The forest around Jericho was dense and dark, as if woven from nightmares. A cold autumn wind howled through the branches, and the distant cries of owls echoed like Wednesday Adams' own thoughts, sharp, relentless, yet chaotic. She stood at the edge of a clearing, clutching Aunt Ophelia's diary. Its pages fluttered in the breeze, whispering secrets she had yet to unravel. Her black dress swayed and her eyes, dark as a bottomless lake, searched the shadows. Wednesday knew she had to keep moving. Enid had vanished, transformed into an alpha werewolf, and every moment of delay could cost her friend's life. But something made her pause here in this clearing, where the moon cast silvery shadows on the withered grass. She sensed his presence before she heard the crunch of twigs behind her. "You're terrible at hiding, Galpin," she said without turning. Her voice was cold as ice, but there was a faint undertone of relief she couldn't suppress. Tyler Galpin stepped into the clearing, his silhouette outlined against the moonlight. His denim jacket was tattered and his eyes, once warm, now flickered with unease. He looked like he was fighting not just the forest but himself. His deal with Isadora Capri had left its mark, invisible but palpable. "I'm not hiding," he replied, stopping a few steps away. "I just wasn't sure you'd want to see me." Wednesday turned slowly. Her gaze was sharp as a dagger, but deep within her eyes, something new glimmered. Not anger, not disdain, but a quiet struggle. She hated this feeling. It was foreign, like sunlight in her world of darkness. "You're right," she said. "I don't want to see you. But you're here. And that's the problem." Tyler gave a faint smile, lacking his usual bravado. "You always know how to make a guy feel special, Wednesday." She scoffed but didn't look away. They stood in silence, broken only by the wind. Tyler took a step closer, and Wednesday felt her heart betray her with a skipped beat. He hated it. Hated him for making her feel something other than cold certainty. "Why are you here, Tyler?" Her voice was quiet but carried weight. "Your deal with Capri. Your mother. Your Hyde. You should be anywhere but stalking me in the woods." He lowered his eyes as if searching for answers in the ground beneath his feet. "I'm not stalking you. He paused, clenching his fists. "I can't walk away, Wednesday. Not after everything that's happened. Not after you saved me." Wednesday narrowed her eyes. "I didn't save you. I saved Pugsley. You just happened to be in the way." "You're lying," he said, his voice firm. "You could have left me in that cage. You could have let the Hyde win. But you didn't." She turned away, gripping the diary so tightly her knuckles whitened. "Don't weave fairy tales, Galpin. I'm not a hero. And I'm definitely not your savior." Tyler took another step, now standing so close she could feel the warmth of his breath. "You can fool everyone, Wednesday. But not me. I see you. And I know you feel something even if you hate admitting it." Wednesday spun around, her eyes blazing. "You know nothing," she hissed. "You think you can figure me out? You're chaos, Tyler. You make me doubt, and I hate doubting." "I hate that you make me." She stopped, her voice trembling, the closest she'd ever come to vulnerability. "What?" Tyler asked softly, his voice almost a whisper. "What do I make you do?" She stared at him, a storm raging in her chest. She could leave. She could push him away as she had everyone else. But this time she didn't move. She stood as if rooted to the spot, and her hand, almost against her will, reached out and touched his chest, where his heart beat. "You make me want to stay," she whispered, her words so faint they were nearly swallowed by the wind. "And I hate you for it." Tyler covered her hand with his fingers warm against her cold ones. Wednesday, he said, his voice laced with a tenderness that made her walls crack. I don't want you to hate me. I want to be near you. Even if you send me to hell. She looked into his eyes, and for the first time in a long time she didn't look away. If you disappoint me, Tyler Galpin, she said, her voice low and dangerous, I'll make you a hell you can't even imagine. He smiled, this time genuinely, and leaned closer, their foreheads nearly touching. I'll take that risk, Adams. Wednesday didn't pull back. She let him stay in her space, let the moment linger. And when he gently touched her cheek, she didn't push him away. The forest whispered around them, the moon shone, and their hearts, one cold as night, the other warm as fire, beat in unison.